Friday marks a year since Prince died of an accidental overdose. 4 days of music and panel discussions are planned at his home to observe his anniversary. And it seems there's a lot more for fans to learn about the prolific songwriter and musical prodigy.
Prince called his home in suburban Minneapolis Paisley Park. 6 months after he died, it opened as a museum. The Purple Rain megastar left behind more than 7,000 artifacts. They include costumes and shoes and more than 120 guitars.
So what you're looking at here is what's called a Model C guitar. And Prince used this guitar during his Love Sexy era, so that album and tour really from 1988 to 89. And if you'll notice, the tuning pegs for this particular guitar are really built into the bridge there toward the bottom, which really allowed to sort of maintain that sleek, streamlined design all the way up through the headstock, through the top of the guitar.
Among the items planned for future exhibits is a red wool hat. Prince wore it during an all-star jam at his Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 2004.
So, part of what made Prince a very charismatic individual was not only his musical acumen, but his ability as a performer as well, which there was no opposition when it came to performing, but also it was his sense of style. And he had a way of wearing things that few other people could pull off, and this hat is a good example of that. He had an air of confidence about him when he wore certain things.
Fans are still placing tributes to Prince on the fence surrounding Paisley Park a year after his death. Some leave his home feeling like they got to know him better.
I am struck by how understated it was. When you approach, it looks like a warehouse. Inside, I think it's a lot more understated than I thought it would be. I thought it would be much more ornate, fancy, but it really showcased Prince as almost a regular guy. I mean, we know he wasn't a regular guy. He was a creative genius, but almost put a real human face on him that I hadn't felt before.
The 7-time Grammy winner hung onto most everything he ever owned. That allows the museum to rotate the items it exhibits, so fans can return and keep discovering a new you to the artist known as the Purple One.